The United Nations Security Council's counter-terrorism committee meeting in India has now concluded. The second and the final day of the summit was held in Delhi under India's chair of the UNSC's anti-terror panel, and it marks the first ever talks of this kind that were held in South Asia. The meeting aimed at discussing countering the use of new and emerging technologies for terror purposes. While addressing the second session of the meeting on Saturday, India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar warned against the growing global threat of terrorism, particularly in Asia and in Africa.
Terrorism remains one of the gravest threats to humanity. The UN Security Council, in the past 2 decades, has evolved an important architecture built primarily around the counter-terrorism sanctions regime to combat this menace. This has been very effective in putting those countries on notice that had turned terrorism into a state-funded enterprise.
Now, Jaishankar further warned against the use of encrypted message services and blockchains and other such technologies in terrorism that pose new challenges for the governments across the globe.
There is a flip side, especially where terrorism is concerned. These very technologies have also thrown up new challenges for governments and regulatory bodies due to their potential vulnerability for misuse by non-state actors, given the very nature of some of these technologies and the nascent regulatory environment.
And also, Britain's Foreign Secretary James Cleverly, who is in India to attend the meeting, has also raised some concerns over the usage of technology for influencing the vulnerable.
And online incitement and radicalisation of vulnerable people in far-off countries who have then gone on to use simple rental vans as weapons of terror. So we must continue to work together to fight terrorist ideologies online.
The remarks on the need to combat terrorism, of course, come a day after India raised the 26/11 attacks at the UNSC's anti-terrorism committee meeting. In a veiled attack on China and Pakistan, the Indian minister said that the culprits of the attack are still unpunished, as China had blocked 5 of India and the United States' proposals to sanction Pakistan-based terrorists at the United Nations Security Council since June this year. The CTC meeting was attended by all 15 members of the UNSC. It was chaired by Ruchira Kamboj, India's permanent representative to the United Nations, with India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar being present.
Raise funds and plan attack. Gendered impacts.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.